It's week 1 of the 2024 season, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Saints. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints heading out for the first time, and there's Derek Carr at quarterback in his 11th NFL season now and second in black and gold.
And Carr continues to produce good numbers on paper. He completed over 68% of his passes last season while also throwing 25 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. But as impressive as those numbers are, the numbers he's seeking, big numbers in the playoffs. And we expect him and his team to be back in the playoff mix when January rolls around.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake. Carr. Again, it's Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second down and 4. Here's Carr to throw. There's Chris Olave. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
And the chains move again, and that's typical for Olave because he's been a consistent playmaker dating back to his days as a Buckeye, and that trend has only continued ever since he arrived in the NFL. Over 1,000 yards for the second straight season last year, and he's someone the Saints expect huge things from going forward.
To throw, it's Carr. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Carr now to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So Carr departs, and on his Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal. And his kick is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And he's certainly coming off a very tough rookie campaign, but he showed flashes of why he was the #1 overall pick. Now starting over in year 2 with a brand-new coaching staff, I expect Bryce Young to show the world his talents in full.
His throw incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Looking to throw, Young. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's Carr. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Now Carr. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 55 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. It's Young off play action. And the catch made by Johnson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down. Now Young. Got a man. That's Leggett. A broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Here's 3rd and 3. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they just get the play off. Now Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll throw again. Young got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Young now. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down. 2nd and 7. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Young to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers are back within a score. Well, there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Chris Olave getting set to take over once more. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Now Carr. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. It's the Saints in possession. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Working from the gun, it's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Here's Carr to throw. He completes it to Wilson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ced Wilson, 26 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Panthers on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing. Young. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down, Panthers.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Quick completion here to Johnson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. Man in motion left, Mingo.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Here's Young. That one complete to the gap. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Saints offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They begin on the ground with Kamara. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing now is Carr. Olave over the middle. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
That is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Shotgun now for Carr. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. D.J. Johnson, the one who got there for the sack. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Going to throw right side here, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Young. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Now here's Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Panthers first down.
In motion, the tight end. Again, it's Young. Incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They go play action. Young checks this down to Hubbard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Young. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off, and then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 5. Carr to throw again. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there at 22.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Carr going to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here's Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Carr. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman.
Name in the record book.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Young to throw it. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Young will set to throw. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Young now. The Sanders has got it complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. It's Young off play action. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Man in motion left, Mingo. Young to throw it. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll throw again. Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Mingo. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Play action. Now it's Carr. Again, it's Johnson. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Carr. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Shaq Thompson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Young working out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Here's Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
To throw, Young. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Carolina.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
They got the lead here in the second half. That's the last penalty you want to commit.
And they were getting the ball. Why are you going after the punter there? Just take the football and keep going.
A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Again, it's Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing, Young. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Young off the bootleg. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
My, if maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter, it's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
To throw, it's Carr. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Carr. He lets it go deep for Olave. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what, third down, all you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost the length of the field, but that's exactly what happens here. What a play, and what a change of fortunes.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Again, Kamara. And this time he scores. Touchdown, New Orleans. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
A point after, good by grouping. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. A beautiful fake. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This now a 3rd and 4. Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Looking to throw, Young. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. Young to throw it. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Hubbard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And it'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 9. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll work down inside the 45. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Carr now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Just Week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Young now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. As Shaheed going to go in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wilson snags it left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Carr. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Carr to throw. And a completion to Wilson. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Again, it's Carr. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30.
That's good.
Shotgun now for Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Here's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Kamara up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2nd and 9. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now a run with Hubbard. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been 1 step ahead of this defense all game long. Little short pass here to Hill. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Now Carr. Tries the left side and finds Alaba. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing his Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10.
Carr to throw. That'll be caught by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
At the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
Carr. To the sideline and incomplete. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. That is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's first and 10. Young. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. And that one to the right side and incomplete. I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, we want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Connecting with Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Eligible receiver downfield.
Penalties not what they needed here. First and 15. Now Carr. He's got Johnson. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Carr. Connecting with Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. He's across midfield, and he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. To throw is Carr. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Well, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Saints, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.